Nothing to
Jesus Christ.
tinker.
Never mind, I take it all back. I don't care anymore.
What a treat.
They got bad disable on Aster, except for like charge. So.
Of which only 2 teams get to start in that upper. But can I just say, before we really get into this game, pub players rejoice. Your favorite hero has finally been picked in this tournament. Everybody, I read Reddit a lot, Shannon. Everybody loves Tinker.
Okay, we'll
It's
get to that in a
everyone's
moment.
favorite hero.
Siamese Cat will die. Why You Smile is the one that takes him.
Should mention that Monet is just farming up a storm as well on the morph, and also looking good for XXS. But everybody, honestly, everybody pretty happy with the farm. So now it's a matter of who makes better use of the gold.
I think everybody but Sumail is happy with the farm.
He's basically tied with the Tinker. That's not that bad of a
Yeah, but
result.
Tinker's going to explode here pretty soon. As the charge comes in the bot lane, with the wall being placed as well. They're actually going to use the Chronosphere set up with the Echo Stomp. And that's going to be the first kill here on Baboka. But the curse coming in from the south as Sumail gets half a Winter's Blast as well. They're going to be able to get the very farmed Axe, and Shiro able to time walk away, but the zombies are chasing in earnest. Another Splinter's Blast, and the zombies will continue with the decay. Siamese Cat nets a second kill for Aster, and both of them were very high value.
Unless you meant to dodge with it in particular, but I don't know.
There's the call from New. That's a lot of creeps to proc that counter Helix. They use the splitter as well. Planet not even needing the blast off, but uses it anyway, so very easy kill for LGD, but it is only the position 5. Can you take apart SNY still? Could be a temporary one and you take it apart for something else?
Yeah, but what would you use
I don't know. Yeah, Halberd would be a bit weird, I think. Charge onto Planet. He's backed up by New, who gets the Berserker's call off. Echo Stomp follows, so not the greatest synergy from LGD. Blast Off comes through, but Planet dies shortly after. Now New, he gets caught out by the Atos of Sumail. Double kill for Sumail. Aster doing a nice job here.
There's just not enough in the tank from the other heroes.
Oh, Shiro dies to Sumail and company, not even needing the curse. Plus armor is not typically something he'd want.
Right. I think, I mean,
You just rely on your teammates for auras, perhaps? Just barely, though. Teams have really been on top of this, that's for sure. But Aster, they don't want the Elder Titan to get his shard. They're going to go for this Tormentor instead, but this could open up an opportunity for PSG.LGD to try to counteract this because of the damage that they're taking. In fact, that's exactly what's going to happen as Shiro gets a Chrono onto 3 with the Earth Splitter to follow. Buyback onto the techies, focusing on Baboka. They will get the kill, but that's a big call. Big wall as well, and that's going to cost Axe's life. Shiro getting chased by Monet, takes the Adaptive Strike, but time walks all of it away. So in the end, nobody gets the Tormentor, which in theory benefits PSG.LGD because they defend it.
Decent push here. It will be stalled out a little bit, but I do believe Aster are just going to claim this, and PSG.LGD don't seem particularly interested in defending this tower. The risk is too high. Sumail will be able to find angles here. You're fighting into Aegis, you're fighting into Tombstone. So better just let it fall. Don't give them the fight they want. I like this play call. I think a lot of teams there will maybe try to defend that.
Yeah, we have a call with the Blade Mail to follow. Shiro uses the Chrono on just the one. If they can get out, then probably worth.
Well, he'll dive.
In the end, it's just Baboka, though.
So he will go SNY for that reason. Sumail, Orchid.
Yep, Atos, Orchid. Charge giving them some vision. Tombstone placed as well. New is mega dead. He wishes he could rosh off multiple times a day.
He has the front row seats every time.
That's right.
For free.
But his vision is terrible because it's so dark in there.
Axe is going to break.
Everybody wants to rosh off in the darkest planet. Now on the run. He's going to get initiated on and blown up. Does have his buyback. New tries to get the counter initiation onto the Morphling, but he pops the BKB along with the attribute unit. Beautiful Chrono onto 3 heroes. But who is he focusing on? The grab ally on himself for Mr. Undying, and Shiro forced to TP out. But the curse keeps him in place. And they're going to bash him up and bring him down. No buyback. Rosh off completed in Aster's favor off of just 1 kill.
Yep, there you go. It was a good time. I'm glad we set this up for 3 minutes so that Void could die 1 time. Oh man, this truly is your patch.
Tier 2 for Monet. And that's the last outer tower. So now the question remains, how much damage can they do?
What the horse happens next?
Yeah, what the horse happened? Well, they're going to poke.
Okay.
Tombstone placement. There's the initiation from New. Elder Titan ult on top, but it's just the Undying. And New has to pop the BKB and run away. So initiation not really resulting in much Can they kill the grab ally mechanism?
that's a
Big
good
back wall onto 3 with the curse. All the damage being applied to the Void. He's dead. They actually kill Shiro. Unbelievable initiation from Aster. There are some buybacks going to coming out from PSG.LGD, but again, they do not have it on the Void. It's nothing to say, trying to delay as long as possible, because that is exactly what Tinker does. Sumail, they actually passed the cheese off to XXS, but Aegis still there for Monet. And that is the tier 3 tower.
That is such a sick engage from Aster, because you need to do multiple things at once there. You get the vacuum wall, you need to find a Linken's break onto the Void so you can get cursed, and then you get that 3-man curse, get the kill, and then control the axe after and take that down too. So, grab ally mechanism.
The grab ally building is placed. It is now healed. There's the initiation onto the Undying, but the counter initiation is here as well, as Niu will die. Does have buyback.
Nothing to say.
But Void is back up in 5 seconds. Monet, the gem is sitting right there. He's just going to ignore it for now. Wait for him in. Nothing to say. Might be in some trouble now. Sumail on the high ground, or in the tree line. He's going to get initiated on by Niu, who just popped back into the game. Blast off to follow, but there's the curse. The Echo Stomp keeping him in place, though. Can he find the distance? There's the Chronosphere. Yules is not going to be saving him. And down goes Sumail.
Wasn't that Techies Yules?
You're right. What I was technically right. I was not going to save him.
It didn't save him, but he did his best.
All right, they defend the second set.
It's time to set up for Roche. Can spawn in 45 seconds, so
Yeah.
Aster...
I feel like on average, I know you're going to disagree with, when we're casting, Roche spawns pretty late, generally. We haven't seen like really quick spawns that often.
You always come up with these completely arbitrary stats that are like no
They're
root
true.
in reality.
Planet getting charged on. Oh, they're actually going to go all the way through it with Baboka, but the vacuum into the curse.
Good damage.
Can they kill the Tinker? ET ult comes out. Another strike onto nothing to say. They finally take him out. He's going to have to buy back and get back into the brunt of the fight. Niu's BKB has already worn off as Shiro trying to get something out of this. They'll eventually get the Undying. Actually goes invisible for the time being with that Glimmer Cape. Chrono completely misses. And now Shiro on the other side, all alone, completely segregated from his team. As Sumail, okay, he's going to die to the Tinker who just popped back. But now nothing to say, has to be a bit careful. Gets off the Ghost Scepter. Trying to convey his thoughts to get back to the base. As triple kill from Monet in the meantime. As Shiro, he wants to continue to fight this. The Echo Stomp is there, but Monet turns into Void. Time walks everything off, and we have a pause! Why?
Kale.
Alright, we can have a little bit of a breather here.
Classic.
A very good fight for Aster. Although Sumail died, can they get Shiro another pause?
Okay.
All right, attempt number 2. The charge on through from Baboka. He really wants this Void, but they're lagging. It is Kale after all. As XXS does drop, and now LGD finding some momentum in this fight because of the pauses, some would say. As Monet, he finds a little bit of distance, but he doesn't have a whole lot of mana. As Shiro time walks in, laser applied to him, bashes are there. Triple kill for nothing to say. And LGD wins this fight.
That was really expensive, though. They used 3 buybacks. They bought back Techies,
Roche will be up in 40 seconds.
And Tinker, so 3 of their biggest ones.
Oh! Random ass mine finds Siamese Cat.
That's big.
Kale, ultra kill.
That's a dieback. He was the one buyback that Dire used. That might actually just almost one-shot Morph.
Love to see that. Boy, oh boy.
All right, Shiro.
Oh, the instant Hex, though! He's going to be able to get out in time. He's going to get bashed. He still has the Aegis, of course, so not too worried. Sumail was the one initiated on, gets off the curse, but it's just the solo target, just to buy himself some space. Shiro still has the Chronosphere, yeah. Niu, he's the one that's going to drop, and he does not have buyback because almost nobody... Well, actually, okay, 3 people have buyback now all of a sudden.
Oh, they find nothing.
Sheep on Elder Titan.
Nothing to Y.
Why you smile?
He's dead for a minute and a half.
That's 5v3, but it is against Aegis Cheese and Tinker.
That was so awkward for Void. He couldn't find a Chrono. Aster did a really good job spacing themselves.
Yep. Oh, nice dodge onto Monet, but there's the Chronosphere. Do they have enough damage to go right through Monet? It's not nearly enough. Monet finally pops the BKB, gets cold embraced as well. As a charge in basically to the fountain, as Planet will drop, so only 2 members of LGD are up. Now Aegis is down. they have any lockdown for this. Doesn't look like it. So Shiro's going to go in and out with the time dilation. And despite only have 2 remaining members from LGD, I don't think Aster can even push against this. They've used quite a bit. 20% backtrack.
Baboka.
Yeah, charge in. Waveform as well. Why You Smile at half HP. There's the Chronosphere. Doesn't really find anybody, though, but they do get Sumail, which is the important kill. And the cow now completely surrounded, will be chopped up as New gets his 3rd stack of the game.
I wonder,
nothing to say, not able to get vision there.
I think Shiro averages less than 1 hero per chrono this game. Well, real Roche though.
Yep, Roche is going to get attacked now.
You can probably just jump Shiro straight into the middle of everything as long as he has the barrier from Tinker. I think he's just too tanky.
Oh, the Astral Spirit's coming in, but Roche is getting pretty damn low.
They find
There's the initiation. They kill Axe right off the bat. My goodness, he has to buy back instantly. Roche will live, though, for the time being. As Shiro looking for an open, he's going to chrono Roche. But will he find the kill onto Sumail, which is more important? Another pause! The Roche-offs are killing the computers!
Oh, okay.
Let's find out.
If with some good bash, he might make
Sumail
it.
will get off the curse. Arctic Burn onto the other side of the cliff, but the initiation from New, he chops them to the ground, and now that's a buyback onto both the Morphling and Wyvern. So big 2 deaths here as Roche is going to go down finally. Shiro picking up basically everything along with New and company. So LGD, they forced 2 buybacks on 2 very powerful cores from Aster. They win the Roche off. Aster on their last leg here. We can see the buybacks for them not looking particularly great. And again, the buybacks are always important, but which heroes they're on are even more important. And the fact that both Monet and Sumail won't have it for 4.5 minutes, essentially.
Yeah.
LGD know this.
If they kill either of them, the game's over.
Yeah. Shiro going in, going out. Charging from Baboka, just trying to delay as long as possible. Okay, that was a curse used, but the Lincolns procced it. So that is no ult for Sumail now. As Shiro, time walks in. There's the Chronosphere onto 2. It's both cores that we were talking about. Sumail is dieback now. As the Elder Titan ult does connect onto Monet. We'll have to pop the BKB after the lasers. Nothing to say, looking to kill off everybody else now. But nice initiation from New onto Monet, and that's the death of him as well. Diebacks after diebacks for Aster. And that should be it, as LGD will take game number 1.
Wow, what a different game from most games we've cast, but yep. PSG.LGD, they show it again. They weather the storm just like against Gaming Gladiators, where things were looking hairy and they start losing barracks.
Earthshaker against Ember mid. It's been doing good.
Nice. It's really good in lane, and it's also like, you don't care about this Undying. You rush the Blink Dagger, basically, I've seen him do, and then you go Ags afterwards.
That's close.
I mean, it's close enough that you're like, okay, this was a successful mid lane, I think, for now.
Stomp.
Echo Stomp sets up a bunch of stuff, including
First
Sticky
blood.
Bomb and Eidolons. Baboka gets first blood.
No,
right?
just ran.
They're
Wait,
still
he's still
chasing.
Oh my god.
Is this even okay? No, they're going through the gate. I was gonna say, is it even worth to stick around that long? Instead, they're gonna come bottom.
Oh, he actually was gonna take the gate as well.
Nothing to say. Finds the opening now onto Monet. Sticky Bomb's gonna slow him down a bit. Monet slowly burning to this flame guard. There's the slide again. Not enough. Is this gonna happen to Nothing to Say again?
He has a remnant.
In the span of a minute. Remnant's there. One more right click. Meanwhile, XXS, all alone, will be traded off as well. They were able to find New, pick the proper heroes to be able to do so. I mean, we have seen Enigma against her. That is HP percentage damage, though, right? The Midnight Pulse, actually, it's not very good.
Yeah, it's pretty weak, I would think.
There's nothing to say. And Why You Smile teaming up to try to take out Sumail. He doesn't have Echo Slam for another 8 seconds. It looks like he's going to get caught out.
He's a dead pig.
That's Why You Smile gets credit for that one.
The alternative was to go something like teamfight items like... Okay.
Oh, Echo Slam from Sumail, showing off that Blink Dagger. Elder Titan ult not going to connect, and Nothing to Say can now reset. And they find a glimpse onto Sumail inside that kinetic field. Do they have the damage, though? Blood Grenade's there. No cancel for the TP, though, as he will get away. Why You Smile. Surrounded and still wants to chase, apparently. Nothing to Say, setting this up with a remnant. But the Black Hole comes out only onto one. It's instantly canceled to the Static Storm. Very nicely played. and a glimpse back will force XXS to go back to the fountain. Baboka now getting chased up as SUMAIL blinks in with the Enchant Totem, double Enchant Totem even, and that's enough to kill off Nothing to Say. So the surprise factor from SUMAIL.
Combo was enough. SUMAIL.
Speaking of SUMAIL, a lot of damage applied to him right now. He's on the other side of the fissure, but the Nothing to Say slight is more than enough. Blast off now onto New. He's going to drop shortly after, so it's a 1-for-1 to start. But the Techie's going to be cleaned up quite easily from Nothing to Say. XXX completely outnumbered as Shiro made his transition over. So 3 quick kills in favor of PSG.LGD.
Yeah, the problem here for Aster is their lineup isn't actually particularly strong right now, but they keep forcing fights as 4 without bringing Monet. I don't think
they're going to find a 4th.
I don't think they're inherently favored to trying to fight like this. You're fighting into Tombstone, Ember, Beastmaster.
And your thoughts on Earthshaker so far?
Planet.
It's Malefice onto Planet. He has plenty of heroes nearby. Pavis is himself. Or no, that's not on him.
Oh, Blastoff's gonna miss. This could be a great fight for LGD.
Trying to take out the Tombstone right now. SUMAIL kind of stuck in a weird spot. He's just slowed perpetually right now by that Tombstone. SUMAIL gets glimpsed back, uses his Echo Slam. It's enough to get him a triple kill somehow. Oh my goodness, that looks so bad for him. Holy Jesus, SUMAIL, right before dying, decapitates the head off 3 heroes of PSG.LGD, including the Medusa.
He's showing bottom, so if a fight breaks out here, it's 5-on-4.
SUMAIL, Echo Slam available again.
Oh.
Unable to get the Enchant Totem. Instead, there's a Static Storm placed. Do they actually want to fight this without their Medusa is the question. And SUMAIL, he's going to get glimpsed again. This one not as far as before.
This time everyone is
very cautious this time. And SUMAIL ticking slowly away, but why you smile? He's the pickup for Aster. SUMAIL actually does end up dying to Nothing to Say, who comes in from the south. So good pick-off from him.
Oh, nice timing from
Blast off
Baboka.
connects, but plenty of remnants up for him to get away.
In the jungle.
The mighty jungle.
SUMAIL gets glimpsed tonight.
SUMAIL gets Enchant Totem instead.
Yep.
Shiro, he's got the Aegis, of course. They're draining his mana ever so slowly, and he cannot get Stone Gaze off.
Help inbound, probably too late,
He will
though.
try to get it off immediately, but the Black Hole prevents it. And he's not going to have mana again. The Echo Slam comes out. Static Storm to try to buy a little bit of space. Shiro extremely low. Solar Crest applied to him. And now he's going to survive. They turn this around onto the Terrorblade instead. And Shiro gets a kill on top of all of that. SUMAIL will drop as well. A full team wipe off of the Aegis.
How the hell did he
How?
run? That butterfly. He must have
evaded everything.
You said he doesn't react. He had a smirk there.
I mean, to be fair, we did say they didn't pick any mana burners, which is a pretty important component to countering this hero.
That is true. Glimpse onto Monet.
Yep, they're going to ignore him, although Nothing to Say is coming. Tombstone is placed. That's the grab ally onto Why You Smile. SUMAIL, they're continuing to cancel this Blink Dagger as they kill off 2 of Aster's supports. Can look at their
yeah, but how do you
cosmetics?
Showcase? How do I showcase?
It's like I think.
No.
Okay, Searing Chains onto 2. Very important conversation during a team fight, as always. Roar onto XXS. And Nothing to Say with the BKB is basically invulnerable on the back line.
In we go. Glimpse on Monet.
Baboka looks to be very dead, and Monet stuck inside the kinetic field. He will drop as well as this game. SUMAIL gets 1 kill, but this game is looking way out of reach for Aster all of a sudden. After that 1 failed attempt to kill that Medusa, this game has just looked mega hard for them. And SUMAIL's Earthshaker looks like it will probably fall short again. It is exciting to watch, though. There's something about a core Earthshaker that just...
It's a fun
very
hero.
Exciting.
I'm always happy to see Shaker picked.
Shiro blinks in, looking for Baboka, who will... Well, he was wiggling his butt like Shaquille O'Neal cat meme. As they're going to find Mr. Monet. He's down for 50 seconds. And with that, they should be able to open up for these Mega Creeps. SUMAIL looking for an opening, but again, it's 4v5, not including Aegis, not including Cheese. Blink Daggers continuing to be canceled as the Mega Creeps are coming. And you can see the spacing out from PSG.LGD, not wanting to stand next to the creep wave, other than Why You Smile, because he has Grab Ally. And that is mega creeps for PSG.LGD. Baboka will fall. No GG's yet, because SUMAIL really wants to use Echo Slam one more time. Understandably, of course. Very satisfied. Okay, they call it GG. Use that Echo Slam. There's the black hole. There's the Echo Slam. All right, just as I thought. And PSG.LGD take it 2-0. The second game, far different than the first SyndereN. This was it was pretty close to begin with.